Well, because of the late holiday weekend, Labor Day is as late as it can possibly be on the 7th this year. It is the first time in several years that most schools have started before Labor Day.
For 7 years, in fact, now, the statewide date for back to school has been no earlier than September 1st. Some say starting earlier may affect tourism and the economy. Fox 11's Cameron Clark brings us multiple views on an earlier back to school start.
The halls are bustling at Southwest High School again for another year.
Katie, coming to the dance, Aaron, yeah?
And everything that goes with back to school.
And that's all for your announcements. Have a great day.
Is back earlier this year for Green Bay schools.
You're not exactly in the groove of things right away because, you still feel like you should be in summer yet.
It's not just students. Southwest principal's in his 4th year, and this is the first time he's started before Labor Day.
I think the way that the calendar fell, we'd much rather get it started and get going. We've already got one football game in.
Part of the push for the September 1st or later start in Wisconsin was the tourism department.
July and August are the two biggest months for tourism in the state of Wisconsin, tourism spending. And so trying to keep school start after the end of August is really good for our economy.
Brad Toll with the Greater Green Bay Convention and Visitors Bureau says Labor Day tourism will probably be down this year for several reasons, including some schools starting before the holiday weekend. But in general,
for us, September 1st works.
In the Green Bay area, one of those reasons is Packers training camp, which this year brought fans from nearly every state and several other countries. Tourism officials also say they would like to have student workforce through the peak season, but students like Andrew Clark, who works at the Packers Pro Shop, says jobs aren't just for summer anymore.
I think parents try to push more for kids to work year-round than just summer, because I have to pay for my car insurance and all that just by my own money. So,
well, some say a later end to summer is better.
We try and keep it as late as we can.
Starting a few days earlier has its perks too.
We start summer earlier, so that's fine by me.
In Green Bay, Cameron Clark, Fox 11 News.
Before 2002, individual school districts could vote if they wanted to start school before September 1st. Now districts have to make a request to the state if they want to start early.